Hi, I'm Brennan Kent, Project Manager for Kent Design Build, and we're here today at the new medical facility located in Broussard, Louisiana. As you can see, we're quickly approaching completion and we're doing the final stages to finish out the project. This 11,000 square foot facility is very unique, being that it's actually separated into 3 separate tenant spaces, each tenant space having their own entrance and waiting room. Follow me as we begin on the imaging suite, which is actually very detailed compared to the rest. As we make our way through this suite, you'll pass bone density, mammogram, and ultrasound, which are a little bit more generic than your CT and your X-ray space. Here we are in the CT room. Some cool things about this was prior to pouring the slab, we actually had to obtain a template of the CT equipment that was being placed in this room and rough in the electrical in the exact location that the CT machine would actually sit. In addition to the underground, we actually had to thicken the slab within this space as well as add additional reinforcement for the weight of the machine and lead-lined sheetrock on all of the walls to be able to help eliminate any exposure to radiation that the machine might put off. In addition to the lead in the sheetrock, all of our doors, frames, windows are actually lead-lined as well. The X-ray room is actually very similar to the CT space, being that the walls in here are also lined with lead. You have additional electrical wall troughs that have been shadow shielded with lead, and you have a lead-lined window, frame, and door for when the staff are actually in the space while the machine is in operation. So we made our way around to the second entrance, known as the Wellness Suite. It's actually 2,000 square feet of the facility, and it's got some pretty unique details within it as well. As we make our way through this suite, you come into a room called the Stress Room. And then as we continue on down the space, you have individual exam rooms, doctor's offices, and a business center for the Wellness Suite staff. Here we are within the third and final suite. This is going to be used for internal medicine treatment. It's actually 5,000 square feet of the facility. Guests and visitors and patients as they enter the space are greeted with a nice open waiting room, 14-foot tall ceilings. You have a lot of exterior storefront to let in natural light for the patients as they come in. We'd like to thank you for joining us today on our tour of the new medical facility. Here at Kent Design Build, healthcare is part of who we are, and again, we're just extremely grateful to be a part of this project and turn it over to better serve the Broussard community.